Alright guys, so you see this fence line all the way down? You see all the weeds? All the way down this fence line. Alright. Hey guys, Mr. Family Farm here again. I'm sitting in front of the greenhouse underneath the shade cloth right now. It is going to be a hot one today, but that's alright. That's alright. Still got to get out and you still got to do the work. Alright, so today what I'm going to talk to you about is one of the main problems on a homestead is weeds. They grow everywhere. And you know, you try to keep up with them and it's a daunting task. So instead of you going out and buying the chemicals like, I don't care, Roundup, that's gonna put a forever chemical in your soil, it's gonna leach it, it disgusts me even thinking about it. And I went through many a years using that stuff thinking it was okay. It's not okay, but they're still selling it. Oh, it's disgusting. Well, at this point guys, I'm gonna show you how to make your own weed killer that I know works, that I've used, tried, tested, and will now use from now on the homestead. Now, you have to understand this. This has to be made exactly how I tell you to do it, alright? So, you're going to need a sprayer like this. Alright? Now, measurements are 1/2 gallon, 1 gallon, and 1.5 gallons. That's your max full on this. And this one here is called Groundworks. And they even give you a little marker on the front that you can put pest control, weed control, or fertilizer. So you'll be able to do that. We got this from Amazon. You go right to Amazon to do this. They're not paying me to give their product a hoorah. But I will say this thing is fantastic. It's pretty much lightweight to do spraying of weeds if you're carrying along fence lines and stuff. And it works really, really well. So what you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to fill this up with vinegar. So you're going to take 1 gallon of vinegar, white distilled vinegar, and you're going to put it in here. That'll put you in your gallon mark here, okay? Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a canning jar, all right? You're going to put exactly 1 cup of kosher salt, 1 cup of kosher salt into that canning jar. You're going to take some hot water and you're going to fill up that canning jar. And you're going to make sure that pretty much most of the salt is all dissolved. Then once that salt's dissolved, you're going to pour it in here. And you're going to add 2 tablespoons of Dawn dish liquid. Then you're going to top it off to the halfway mark, 1.5. You're going to top it off there with water. Alright, and then you're going to just gently do this with it. Just incorporate it and get it mixed up. Once you have that done, you take this and you go out the areas that you have weeds and you spray it down really good. Now, I have sprayed this stuff on my fence lines. I sprayed it on the dog pen, and we're going to show you what it's done on killing the weeds. At first, when I found out about this, I was a little skeptical about it because, you know, there's been a lot of things on YouTube and on Facebook and other things like that that are recipes that just don't work. So I've been trying out these natural, unchemicalized recipes and see how they work on me first before you do it and it hurts your crop or it hurts your thing. Now, this stuff is for weeds only. Don't spray this stuff anywhere on your garden or your plants or your flowers because it will kill them. It will kill them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take you out. We're going to show you. I pre-sprayed yesterday. And I did around the dog kennel, and I did some of the fence line, and Amy's going to take you and she's going to run you through real quick and show you what it's done. You guys will get to see Faith. I'm sure some of you are really happy that you get to see her again. She is going to start being in a lot more videos, I will say that. We're kind of excited. We're in a process of training her. She's still a puppy. She's only 8 months old. She just went and had her surgery. It has been 12 days since her surgery, and she is perfect. Hyper as usual, running in circles, loving life, and being the awesome puppy dog she is. We love her very much. So that's about it for this part of the video. She's going to take you over and she's going to show you what the weed killer that we made actually can do and help you out on the homestead. By the way, the total cost of this for that one container is about $5, so you know. And that's for your salt, your Dawn, and for your vinegar. $5, you're not putting chemicals anywhere, and we know it works. Just remember, don't get this on any plants that you want to keep because it will kill them. Is there anything else in my head that I can give you? Yes. Depending on the area that you're spraying this weed killer, if it's really invasive, like there's tons of grass and lots of high weeds, you might have to do a double spray. I do want to mention that. But even with Roundup, you would end up having to do a double spray. We do not use any harsh chemicals here at all. I refuse to use it because it seeps in the soil. It'll get in your drinking water. Your animals get it. Like your chickens. Why would you want to put chemicals on your grass? So your chickens eat it, and then it goes into your production of your eggs. Go figure. Amy's going to get you taken care of, and you guys get to see the result. I'll see you in a few.
There's our Faith girl. She's a good girl. And there you can see, right along the fence line, you can see how we did this about a week ago. And you can see how it's all dead. And then the fence line right up here, this one along here, Justin sprayed that yesterday with that mix. And you can see now this, you can see why. You do not want to use this in your garden. You do not want to spray it around your plants, close to your plants, because this is what it's going to do. It kills everything. There you can see this stuff is all dying. And this is just from, 24 hours, maybe 36 hours. As you can see, he stopped at the flowers, so he didn't kill the flowers.
Hey guys, back in front of the greenhouse again. As you can see, guess what? So what did you think? It was awesome, wasn't it? I am so happy when I can find something out and give it to you guys to test out. And we test it out first, just to make sure if it's true or false. And this one I have to give a thumbs up. This one actually works really good. Like the previous one, if you want to see that, you can go to one of our previous ones of the Dawn dish soap. Now, at the end of using your sprayer, okay, you're going to want to take this off. You're going to want to clean the cylinder. You're going to want to wash this out real good, shake it up, rinse it, shake it up, rinse it, and then you're going to want to fill it up with some water, and you're going to run it through the pump to run it through your sprayer. Now what I did is I took my sprayer apart. I took it apart here, I took it apart here, and I ran it through all those sections to make sure. I even took the tip off and cleaned the tip, because you don't want any of that residue left, that if you have to use it in your garden, you might spray something. But we're going to be getting a second one of these, because I like to use this one when we're doing our Dawn soap for our white flies to get them under control. And let me tell you, that one worked too. And if you like to see that one, you can look up here, over there, down here, wherever she wants to put it. You can check that one out too. Now, me and Amy would just like to give a big shout out to everybody out there for supporting us and subscribing to us. It means a lot to us. God bless you all. We really appreciate it. This has been a 5-year journey for me and Amy. And in case you didn't know, we moved out here from the city, and I mean the city. And I always wanted a farm, you know, a retired chef. And now we're doing it, and you guys get to go on the whole journey with us. We've had some trials and tribulations. We've had some financial problems. We've had everything. So you're not the only one going through this. Now, I am 50 years old and I'm doing this now. So any of you 50 plus out there, you can still do this. It may be a lot of work, but it can be done. So with that said, guys, all I want to do is just give you a big shout out of thank you and how much me and Amy appreciate it. And I got a lot of work to do today. It's grass cutting day, and I don't like cutting grass, but I got to. So at that point, God bless. Don't forget, as always, faith, family, and freedom. That's what it's all about. God bless. Till next time. Bye now.